What's up everybody, welcome to my channel, and in today's video we'll be making a basic calculator using the if else statements and inputs and print and basically all the things that we learned in the previous videos. So this is a good time to practice for you all if you haven't been. So okay, so for our calculator, let's first define what we are going to be making. Let's add a comment here. And okay, so functionalities, let's add what functionalities we would have. So it would have addition, subtraction, multiplication, fourth, and division, and it should be able to do that based on user's choice. So based on user's choice. Okay, so let's go ahead and start coding. So let's make a variable named choice. Let's make it integer type. Take a user's input and ask for his choice. Enter your choice. So this should ask the user's choice. Now we need to use the if else statements. So we have to say if choice is equal to 1, then we have to add. So let's take two inputs, input 1. So this would be number A, this would be number 2, number A and number B. After that we have to print A plus B once user provides you the values of A and B. And then if the user's choice isn't 1, then it's going to be, it can be 2. If it is 2, then we have to do the same thing, except that this time we have to subtract the numbers. Then that time what we have to do is, oops, okay, you can just copy the whole thing, paste it, and when its option is 3, then we have to multiply. And if it's neither, it's none of those things, then it could be 4, and that would mean that he wants to divide. Okay, so oops. Okay, and if it's none of those options, then we can simply write in the else block that please enter a valid choice. Okay, but how would the user know that number 1 corresponds to addition, number 2 corresponds to subtraction, and so on? What we can do here is we can uh, print here that for addition, enter 1 slash n, which would add a new line. Subtraction, enter 2, multiplication, enter 3, and division, enter 4. Okay, so let's add a slash n here as well. Okay, so when we print it, you see that it's asking for my choice here, but it's printing that stuff down there. That's because of how Jupyter processes things. So anyway, it says for addition, enter 1. Let me increase the size so you can see. For addition, enter 1, subtraction, enter 2, for multiplication, enter 3, and division, enter 4. So let's write 1, and then we have to enter the first number. So we write 4 here. For the second number, we write 5, and we are getting 9. But we can make it a bit better. So in order to do that, what we can do here is we can say enter first number, so the user would know what he has to enter. Enter second number, and then we can simply copy this. Easy stuff. Then again here. Okay, so now the user would know that he has to enter. Oops, I forgot the colon there. Okay, Okay, so now when the user enters his choice, let's say subtraction, it's going to prompt that enter first number. We write 45, enter second number, 56, and we get -11. Okay, but we can make it even more better. I mean, we can make it even better by writing sum is equal to, and we have to add a comma here. If we don't add the comma, it's going to give us an error. Subtraction or a difference, but since this is not the absolute difference, what we should do here is we should instead say a plus b is equal to that. Okay, perfect. Here we can say a minus b is equal to this, and here we can say a multiplied by b is equal to that. Okay, I forgot the comma. Okay, I added the commas. Here what we have to do is a divided by b is equal to a divided by b. Okay, now it should be good. 4 division. So enter the first number 43. Let's divide it by 7. So a divided by b is equal to 6.142851. Cool. So this is a basic calculator that we made using print statement, the input, I mean not print statement, but the print function, the input function, and the if-else statements. So that's we pretty much used everything that we learned in the previous videos. And okay, let me tell you about the double equal to sign here. So when you add a single equal to, for example, when you say a is equal to 5, what this equal to does is that it assigns value of 5. It stores that value inside of a. When we add a double equals to, it checks if a is equal to 5 or not. So let me give you an example here. Okay, so let's say that we say a is equal to 5. Now we can see that a is equal to 5, but if we want to see if a is equal to 5 without printing it out, we can see this. So this would evaluate as a Boolean expression, and it would give us true if the value of a is 5, and it would give us a false if its value is not 5. So we can run it, so it says true because the value of a is actually equal to 5. So here when we have if choice double equals to 1, what it's checking is it's checking if the value of 1 is stored inside the variable choice, and if that evaluates to true, then it's executing this block. So it's asking for the first number, the second number, and then it's printing out the result. Same thing's happening here, and there. So the whole expression is being evaluated as a Boolean expression, and the output and the result of that Boolean expression is also a Boolean variable. It's either true or false. So if choice equals to 1, then it's equal to true, and if choice isn't equal to 1, then this would be false, and then it would check another statement. And if this isn't true, it would check this one. If this isn't true either, then it would check this one, and so on, unless it finds a statement where it is true. And for else, if none of these conditions are true, then this statement would be executed, which we already checked. So we can write, let's say 7 here. It says please enter a valid choice. You can see there it says please enter a valid choice. So this is a very basic setup for a calculator. This is not the most efficient way to make one, but since we have only learned the basics till now, this is what we are going to use for now. But in the future videos, as we keep on learning new stuff, we would be making advanced calculator. So we would be making a better version of this one. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.